Tom Cruise has never been one to live quietly. As the face of high-octane thrillers, explosive box office smashes, and death-defying stunts, he has ruled Hollywood for over 4 decades. But in the summer of 2025, Tom Cruise isn't just trending for his action-packed finale in Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. He's making waves for something even more unpredictable: his alleged romance with Ana de Armas. Yes, the world's most enigmatic action star may finally be letting love in, or is he just playing another role? Let's rewind for a moment. Cruise's latest Mission Impossible installment premiered with massive fanfare. He performed a Guinness-breaking 16 consecutive burning parachute jumps. The film raked in over $500 million in its opening weeks, making it one of the highest-grossing films of the year. Standing ovations at Cannes, global red carpet tours, death-defying stunts without CGI. It was the ultimate mic drop. And with the subtitle The Final Reckoning, fans began to speculate. Was Tom saying goodbye to Ethan Hunt for good? Not quite. In interviews, Cruise hinted that he's not retiring anytime soon. In fact, he's eyeing musicals, comedies, and fresh genres. His hunger for reinvention seems bottomless. But while Hollywood applauds his cinematic stamina, the world is turning its attention to a new, juicier subplot: Tom Cruise and Ana de Armas. The whispers are growing louder and the evidence is mounting. The duo has been spotted everywhere, from the cozy streets of Vermont to the glamorous balconies of Monaco. They've been photographed holding hands, laughing over gelato, and boarding helicopters for private getaways. At first, it looked like a few harmless, friendly outings. But as summer rolled on, the sightings became more affectionate and more frequent. Suddenly, the question on everyone's mind wasn't, what's Tom's next role, but are he and Ana Hollywood's newest power couple? That's when the internet did what it does best: explode. Fans went full CSI, comparing outfits, dates, and travel logs. A romantic stroll in Vermont, a cozy weekend at a luxury cabin in Woodstock, a shared table at Beckham's star-studded 50th birthday party. The narrative practically wrote itself. But here's where the plot thickens. Cruise and de Armas are also set to co-star in an upcoming thriller called Deeper. Their chemistry on screen is said to be magnetic. So the question becomes, is this real romance or a meticulously crafted PR move? Hollywood has a history of blurring those lines, especially when a high-stakes movie looms on the horizon. And let's be honest, Tom Cruise has always been a master of illusion, both on and off screen. Still, the tenderness seems too raw, too unpolished to be faked. Tom, usually reserved when it comes to his personal life, suddenly looks relaxed, even boyish. Ana, equally guarded after her whirlwind with Ben Affleck, seems genuinely at ease. Could it be that both stars, known for guarded interviews and scripted appearances, have finally found someone who understands the pressures of being a global icon? Of course, not everyone is rooting for this couple. The 26-year age gap has ignited a firestorm online. Cruise is 63. Ana is 37. Critics argue it's another example of Hollywood's obsession with pairing older men with younger women. Supporters clap back, claiming love knows no age. But whether it's a fairy tale or a red flag, the conversation around their relationship has only amplified their visibility. Some say it's a calculated distraction. Others believe it's Cruise's way of rewriting his narrative after years of silence about his love life. And let's not forget, Tom has a history. Nicole Kidman, Penelope Cruz, Katie Holmes. Each relationship was as public as it was scrutinized. Since his 2012 divorce from Holmes, Cruise has kept a low profile romantically. No public girlfriends, no PDA, no hand-holding in grocery stores. And now, he's literally flying Ana across Europe in helicopters. Meanwhile, Ana de Armas isn't just along for the ride. She's skyrocketing in her own right. After making waves in Knives Out, Blonde, and The Grey Man, she's become one of Hollywood's most bankable stars. Pairing up with Cruise, romantically or professionally, isn't just spicy tabloid fodder. It's a career power move. And the fact that they're set to lead a thriller together only adds fuel to the fire. If Deeper delivers, we may be witnessing the birth of a new on-screen dynasty. But what if the romance is a smokescreen? What if this is all a perfectly choreographed campaign to generate buzz for Deeper? Hollywood publicists have spun wilder webs. The timing is suspicious. Photos emerge just as the film's production gears up. Headlines appear just before the press tour calendar fills up. It wouldn't be the first time Cruise has orchestrated a media frenzy. Just think back to the infamous Oprah couch jump. And then there's the irony. For a man who built his brand on control, Cruise now seems to be letting the world in at the most personal level. Or is he? The line between authenticity and branding has never been blurrier. Is Tom finally revealing his true self, or simply adapting to a new era where public vulnerability is the ultimate performance? Of course, the romance rumors aren't the only big headlines in Cruise's world. He's also producing a Les Grossman spin-off. Yes, the outrageous studio exec from Tropic Thunder is back. And Cruise isn't just slapping his name on it, he's going full method. Reports say he's training for dance sequences and rewiring the character into a modern-day satire. As if that weren't enough, he's also headlining an untitled film with Oscar winner Alejandro G. Inarritu, which insiders describe as dark, funny, and completely un-Cruise-like. And let's not forget the whispers about a Days of Thunder sequel. Cruise reportedly wants to revisit the role of Cold Trickle with a grittier, more emotional storyline. The nostalgia factor is real, and Cruise knows it. The man isn't just chasing trends. He's setting them. What's more, he's being honored, like never before. Next year, Cruise will receive the coveted Governor's Award, a lifetime Oscar. After 4 nominations and 0 wins, the Academy is finally recognizing him as one of cinema's greatest contributors. It's a full-circle moment. The daredevil is becoming the legend. But as his accolades pile up, so do the questions. Is this the final act of Cruise's action career? Or just the beginning of his reinvention? Will he lean into prestige dramas and quirky roles, or continue to jump out of airplanes until he's 80? And what about Ana? Will she be a passing chapter, or the woman who finally tames Hollywood's most elusive bachelor? In the end, Cruise remains Cruise. Unpredictable, electrifying, infuriating, magnetic. Whether he's chasing spies across European rooftops or holding hands in a Vermont forest, he knows how to keep the world watching. This summer, his greatest stunt might not be in a film. It might be falling in love. Or making us believe he did. So, is Tom Cruise finally living his own romantic thriller? Or is this just another mission in the master plan? One thing's for sure, we'll all be watching, waiting and guessing. Because when it comes to Tom Cruise, nothing is ever what it seems.